Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. Love you guys. Thanks for coming on over today. I'm going to work in another glue book, and if you watched a few videos back, I dissected a bunch of magazines, found this bag, cut it, and decided to create a glue book out of that. So, and I just used an elastic band so that I could pull pages apart if I wanted to use and do a full page spread. But yeah, this has got a couple pockets in the front, pocket in the back because I sliced off the bottom. And then this is just going to be used as a closure. I think what I'll end up doing is a few brads maybe type of thing and just do a wrap with the string. Figure 8 kind of a thing maybe. But I wanted to get into this, start using this, and this does get in the way. I have to say, this thing is a kind of floppy thing. I might have to pin it with something, I don't know, just to keep it out of the way. But I wanted to work on this and take you along for the ride. I have done a page already in here, 2 pages actually, and I've added some extension to some of the shorter pages with other papers that I've had. So what I ended up doing with this very middle is I pulled it out, and I did a double page spread this way and add some, made a kind of a butterfly theme. Not even kind of, it is a butterfly theme. And then I flipped over and a little ocean type of theme. And yeah, just used some of my blues and these cool turtles that I had and some ocean themed bluish papers. And I don't have anything for this little pocket right here yet, but I'm going to keep my eyes open because I want to maybe put another ocean type of thing inside of that little pocket. But dolphins, aren't they fun? They're great. So that's what I kind of did with this. I pulled it apart and it was just something to this effect. It was just junk paper, honestly. So yeah, and then I just glued some extra background type papers on here. So it's a little color heavy down low, so I might have to put something up here. But also, while I'm working on this, and let me show you what I have to work with. This container of bits and pieces, and you've seen this. I can't quite throw them away yet. This, I want to add this because my LaCroix Watermelon Naturally Essence Sparkling Water is one of my faves. I've got this gold candy wrapper. Still some chocolate on there if I get hungry. And I made this out of some tracing paper. I had some paint on it from working on one of my journals with some paint and just stamped it. I did half of it with a bunch of arrow stamps and the other half with some letter stamps that I haven't used, and it's, what can I do with these? So I just did this and it looks great on both sides, honestly. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna rip that up and use it in the background in some spots. That's fun. This container has images from my most recent magazine fodder find and dissection. So, oh, here's another turtle. I wonder if I can use that in that page maybe. Okay, I don't want to get distracted. I am going to set that aside though. Oh, and here's some fish. All right, I'm looking through here and finding things already to use. Isn't that fun? Okay, so there's that. And then some larger things. And I'm going to try to limit myself to what I have on my table right now because I have more. I have more. You know how we are. We have more. Here's some white, just plain white sheets and things. That can be a fun background. Do maybe a monochromatic page with that. I see these being cut up into different backgrounds as well. I love those. This was something that I copied a long time ago just to practice. There's some more of that white. Looks like I'm going to do a white page. Who knows? Some, that's pretty. Nah, butterfly page is pretty full. All right, so, and then pancakes and a tart of some sort, a custard pie. Ooh, and there's that. I like that. So, and this, got lots of stuff on here. I don't know which side I'd end up using, but those are some of the things that I'm going to work on. I have some words if I want, but what I'm going to do while you're watching me work is read this. It is from a Somerset Studio magazine, January, February of 2013. It's called You Might Be an Artist If. And the magazine that I got was online. I think it was off eBay, and it was used. So there's a check mark, and throughout this edition, there was highlights and other things that whoever had it before made note of. And so the pages in the middle, you know, you get the artist papers that you can take out and use. They were ripped out. So I got it for really cheap, and I still have a ton of images from this magazine. So if you can find Somerset Studio magazines online for on eBay for cheap, you know, they might be used. You can, I mean, they're still a really good resource, even if a few things are missing from them or it's marked up a little bit. So I recommend that. So I'm going to get started on this. I haven't chosen a page or anything, but I'm going to get going on that, and I'm going to read this while you watch. You Might Be an Artist If, and this is by Lori Franklin. Number 1, there's no salt in your salt shakers, but lots of pretty glitter. Number 2, there's at least one speck of paint on every piece of clothing you own, even your socks. Number 3, your toaster oven is used for clay. 4, you have dipped your paintbrush in your coffee. Number 5, a new box of crayons still makes you weak in the knees. Number 6, you run with pinking shears. Number 7, studio time is your twilight zone. Number 8, you think pears and eggplants are for painting still lifes. Number 9, everything has potential. Number 10, you make less dough than that bread maker sitting on your countertop. Number 11, you look forward to the annual Pantone color forecast. Number 12, you know what Pantone is. 13, Mac rules your world. 14, you have a short attention span. 15, you actually like the smell of paint. 16, a broken dish is a mosaic waiting to happen. 17, the only waxing you do is on canvas. 18, your double boiler's used for said wax. 19, you love do-it-yourself projects. 20, except for wallpapering or taking down wallpaper. 21, you have painted over wallpaper successfully. 22, you are a glutton for punishment and make your own wallpaper. 23, you discover that the art of skip troweling translates to canvas beautifully. Number 24, you hear the waffle iron begging you to try embossing clay in it. Number 25, you ignore the waffle iron so far, but soon you may need a new waffle iron. 26, people don't get your Halloween costume of Picasso and his blue period. 27, people immediately get your Halloween costume of Frida Kahlo. I don't know who that is. That's my bad. 28, you have bonded with other artists over the joys of doodling. 29, a productive day in the studio is your wonder drug. Number 30, getting messy is a good and necessary thing. 31, getting organized is also a necessary thing. 32, the pet hairs in your wet paint inspire a new texture idea. 33, a beret is obviously for your head, not for your hair. 39, your blow dryer has paint specks on it. 35, you have bought a friend's art. 36, you suddenly slow or stop your car to savor any of the following: clouds, a rainbow, a peaceful valley, moonlight on water, glittering snow, or insert your visual here. 37, you have explained to the officer that, no, you were absolutely not texting, you were distracted by the supreme beauty of nature. 38, You promise to be more attentive, but you know it will happen again. Maybe you should just be a passenger. 39. You are eternally grateful to your family who kind of understands what you do, but enthusiastically loves and supports and admires everything you do anyway. 40. Your Facebook artist friends are your cheerleaders. 41. Your local artist friends are your therapists and soul sisters. 42. You believe in yourself as much as they do. 43. Your right brain never allows you to remember which side is the creative one. 44. You know how to pronounce quinacridone and cerulean. 45. You always marvel at the natural color of beet juice. Fuchsia. Wow, maybe you should try to dye something. 46. You decide to dye Easter eggs using only natural dyes. Tea, onion skins, beet juice, etc. 47. You wonder what beet juice would look like when mashed into hard-cooked egg yolks for deviled eggs, so you try it. 48. It looks like spam-filled deviled eggs, only worse. 49. Your kids heckle you forever on spam eggs. 50. You pride yourself on creating artistic family memories. After all, life is all about family and art. I hope you liked that. That made me chuckle on many levels. I'm not quite sure what quinacridone is. I know what cerulean is. So there's some things in here I'm not familiar with. I have never used my double boiler for said wax, but I'm sure that some of these may have hit the funny bone for some of you. I thought they were funny. So I thought I'd share that with you. Again, that's Somerset Studio for January, February 2013. If you can find past what do they call these? Magazine, you know, the old ones, old publication of them. And they do sell them. So yeah, and they have lots of different options too. So that was just something fun I thought I'd share with you. Okay, I'm going to throw on some music and let you enjoy the rest of the creative process here. I'm working on this one page, and then I'm going to work on another page. And yeah, I'll catch up with you at the end. Okay, so I like how these 2 pages turned out. I think the drawings are very pretty, of course. And the Brave Girl one is Kelly Ray Roberts. I'm not sure if that's the same gal who did the first one. I'm not sure. So, but I do like the 2 pages, and I think they're fun. And I hope you like the You Might Be an Artist If 50 little tidbits there of information by Lori Franklin. Love you guys. Thanks for stopping on over today. I hope it gives you some ideas on what you can do in your glue books. Take care, and as always, God bless. Bye-bye.